Good morning, Fred. Welcome. Thanks for joining us on Blue Notes. We've seen two significant developments on the Australian governance front in the last 2 days. New funding for the Australian Securities and Investment Commission via a Userpays model, and today we've seen initiatives from the banking industry. They're both clearly in response to public concerns about conduct in financial services. Are they warranted?
We understand the public concern around confidence in our industry. So I think the announcement that we are doing today and what we've seen from the government too in regards to funding differently an ASIC, making sure that ASIC has the capabilities and the strength to work with the industry, it's something we support. I think it's in our interest, it's in the government's interest to make sure that there is more confidence in the banking industry.
Today's ABA announcement, then, it's based around 6 initiatives aimed at bolstering confidence in banking. To be frank, they look like things that banks should already have been doing. So what's happened?
I think the announcement that we have done today with the ABA together with the other banks, it's an important one. It's making sure that we do more. At ANZ, we are doing a lot in this space already. We want to be trustworthy in the community and have strong confidence with our customers and the community. So we are on a journey. We are improving what we're doing always, and we have done that for a while, and we will continue to do that. So I think the commitment we're doing as an industry now, it's another part of that journey of improving as an industry. And as I said before, being trustworthy definitely is in our interest, and we want to make sure we have the highest trust and that we are fair and that we are transparent with our customers, also with our staff and with our other stakeholders in the community. Very important for us.
How difficult then do you think these new commitments will be to meet?
I think we will achieve them. We will achieve them over time. Some will be harder than others. That's the nature of the beast. I'll give you one example. We have had an independent customer advocate here at ANZ for many, many years. So I think that's an area that we will continue to do well in. And it's also important that we let our customers know that if they have concerns with anything that they've experienced with us, that there are independent channels where they can raise their concerns. So I think there will be different level of degrees of hardness for us to implement some of these things, but overall we will get there, and we are very committed as a bank, but also together with the industry to make sure we get there and we continue to improve the trust that we have in the community.
I mean, at the heart of all this is conduct and culture. They're notoriously difficult things to prescribe and to regulate. So what's the best way then to improve conduct and culture?
I think it's being exhaustive in everything we do around trust, and I said before, fairness and transparency, doing the right thing always. It has a lot to do with culture, Andrew. We will ensure though that we review as per these six initiatives now that we have announced with the ABA and the industry. We will review everything we do in that space, if it's people and what our staff is doing, have been doing, and then also products and processes. So it's who we are, it's how we behave, but it's also making sure that everything we do, everything we project, all the customer experiences that we have with our customers live up to these standards, and we have the full intent to make sure we comply with all of that.
Flip back a day then to the ASIC reforms built around a Userpays model, which both ASIC and the Financial System Inquiry have sought and recommended. So that is, ASIC is funded by the industries that it oversees, and in essence, if the more ASIC's got to look at you, the more you've got to pay. So is this the best model for a regulator?
I think it's a model, Andrew. It's certainly in our interest to make sure we have a regulator with strong capabilities that we can work closely with, and we will work with ASIC to make sure that we are as good as we can be, but also making sure, and I think this is the ultimate goal, making sure that we restore the confidence and the trust in the community around the banking industry. So it's a model, and I think it will work.
Ultimately, all these issues are about public confidence in the financial services sector, and it's important to have a trusted financial services sector. It's essential to the economy, but equally it's a very hot issue. It's an election year. So these measures, are they enough?
I think it's a very strong start, Andrew. Together with ASIC now, that is better funded, but also with the public commitment we've done with the ABA today and the banking industry, we will continue to do more to increase the trust in the community and in the public sentiment around the banking industry. So I'm confident that this will work.
Well, thanks very much for joining us today on Blue Notes.
Thanks, Andrew.